And like William Lee said in the earnings call, it was pretty much an experiment. I guess it didn't work out so well because if you look at the Hycon 007, that vehicle wasn't necessarily selling well. But I definitely thought with that AR-18 concept that they showed, that could actually show some potential as a mass market vehicle. A lot of people thought it looked very attractive, myself included, but maybe that vehicle never sees the light of day. What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. Today we're going to be talking about NIO and a few of their joint ventures and some updates on what's going on with them. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on another video. And also make sure you hit the like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. Lastly, if you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, make sure you click the link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. I just moved into my new place and I don't have like my Wi-Fi set up yet, so I'm over at a friend's house taking care of this, but we're going to get into the video now. When you open up your new brokerage account, you'll receive one free stock valued anywhere from $2.50 to $250. And when you make that initial deposit of $100 or more, you'll receive another free stock, and this free stock will be valued anywhere from $8 to $1,600. Lastly, cryptocurrency is now available on WeBull, so you can trade cryptocurrency on the platform with zero commission. So like I said, today we're going to be talking about NIO. It's currently 1:32 p.m. Central Time here in Texas, and the stock is trading at $34.81. It is down 3.67% for the day. Three conditions: one, growth and tech stocks are being hit really hard. Two, there's a chip shortage going on. And three, there's these delisting concerns that are kind of hovering over NIO right now, with it being an ADR. So we'll talk about that later on in the week. But today I want to talk about the GAC NIO venture, and I want to talk about the JAC NIO venture, which are two completely different things, not to get confused. GAC and JAC, two different things. So recently I talked about NIO and how they have plans to release a $25,000 car, which will compete with the Tesla Model 2, which should be around $25,000. This is something that's going to happen not under the NIO brand, but under a different brand, in order to kind of keep the NIO brand a premium brand and not take away from the fact that the NIO brand is a premium brand. So this information that we talked about came out earlier this month, towards the beginning of March, in an investor meeting that Deutsche Bank had with NIO's Chief Financial Officer Stephen Fang. Now I'm not going to recap that entire video, but if you want to check it out, it's still available on the channel. It was done like last week, I believe, so it's still there. A long story short, this will be a mass market vehicle, which is good because this way NIO can serve more customers than just getting those customers who are buying BMWs, Audis, Mercedes, Infinitis, things in the premium segment. Also, it won't detract from the NIO brand, so you're still getting a step up if you go with a NIO vehicle versus buying this $25,000 mass market vehicle. They also said that they don't want this mass market vehicle to be just like kind of a knockoff of a NIO vehicle, if that makes sense. So NIO actually seems to be pulling away from GAC NIO, GAC, not JAC. We'll get to that later in the video. But on this channel for the longest, my speculation was that this mass market vehicle will come from the GAC NIO joint venture. And obviously at a point in time they had a 45% stake. In the earnings call, William Lee actually had informed us that their stake has actually been reduced to 5%. So that was kind of like the first red flag that said to me that, hey, this might not be something that's actually going to be very important for NIO anymore in the future. He also said that they are experimenting. They also had another joint venture with another company, which they reduced their stake to 5%. So basically they're just trying things out to figure out what's going to be the best way to enter the mass market. I'll get to why in a second, but it's starting to look like GAC NIO is not going to be their approach to getting a mass market vehicle out there. There's two pieces of information that I wanted to cover here today. So the first piece is that there's rumors floating around that GAC NIO will actually end up changing their name so that NIO will no longer have any affiliation with them. They're going to take NIO out of the name. So with that kind of rumor floating around, it's starting to seem less and less likely that GAC NIO is actually going to be something that's going to be very important for the NIO brand. You know, there's reduced stake. There's rumors floating around that GAC NIO is not going to have anything to do with NIO anymore. And like William Lee said in the earnings call, it was pretty much an experiment. I guess it didn't work out so well because if you look at the Hycon 007, that vehicle wasn't necessarily selling well. But I definitely thought with that AR-18 concept that they showed, that could actually show some potential as a mass market vehicle. A lot of people thought it looked very attractive, myself included, but maybe that vehicle never sees the light of day as GAC NIO. Maybe it's just whatever GAC chooses to do with this joint venture. We see that William Lee has stepped down from his position in GAC NIO as the company's legal representative as well. So, you know, it's kind of just like a cutting all ties thing. The second piece of information here is that JAC, JAC NIO, NIO's manufacturer, they actually signed a joint venture 2 days ago. Now, JAC NIO was already a manufacturer of NIO vehicles. They already had a strategic cooperation going on, but this kind of just further solidifies it. I know that in the past, you know, there was a lot of rumors and speculation floating around that when NIO's contract is up with JAC, NIO might end up doing their own thing. They might go find another manufacturer. Volkswagen was increasing their stake in NIO's manufacturer JAC. So NIO and JAC just signed a joint venture. It's actually not going to be to produce their own car under the JAC NIO brand. It's more of a manufacturing thing. So it's not to get confused. Maybe in the future they produce a standalone car, but until we have that information, right now it's just a manufacturing piece. So the NIO and JAC joint venture will make the strategic cooperation a lot deeper by optimizing operating costs, improving operational efficiency, and management capabilities is how they've positioned it to the public. So basically it's going to deepen the cooperation, and with this happening, it kind of takes those rumors of NIO going on and doing their own thing as far as manufacturing or going through somebody else, you know, off the table. We're definitely going to see this manufacturing model has been working for NIO. You know, they've been able to increase their margins. They've been producing quality cars. You know, JD has them as one of the most reliable cars. So the manufacturing is working, the margins are increasing. Why not continue to do the same thing and do it at scale? And that's what it's starting to look like here. And overall, I think that this is just going to be great for NIO's bottom line. Like working more closely with your manufacturer, like they said, I feel like that could lead to, you know, improvement in the margins over time. Like they said, it's going to help reduce costs as well. But anyways, that was it for this video. I want to know what you guys think about the rumors that NIO is actually going to be removing themselves from the GAC NIO joint venture. And then I also want to know what you guys think about the JAC NIO joint venture and NIO's manufacturing. And do you guys think that the model that they have set up with them right now is working out? Should they explore other options? And tomorrow or sometime this week, we'll get into the chip shortage. And then, you know, I've talked about the chip shortage a lot of times on this channel already. We'll also get into the threat of, you know, the delisting that's hovering over Chinese ADRs, because on this channel, I imagine a lot of you guys hold Chinese stocks. For me, for example, I am in Yushin and I'm in NIO. So, you know, that's something that's kind of hovering over their heads. My portfolio is 54% NIO. That's my most conviction pick. You know, I'm just getting everything set up and we'll get back to business as usual. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. Like I said, I want to know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.